Hello. Hi guys. I'm coming at you still with this raspy voice and awful like this. I have this cough. We're going to see how long I can talk today. But we're here to celebrate my 18K. So I finally crossed 18K subs thanks to you guys because y'all are awesome. And I'm hoping to continue to make a whole bunch of new awesome content. But today we're going to do a mukbang. And we're going to talk about a little bit of ticketing today. So we're going to be eating. I don't know if you can see the bag over here. Or if you know what the bag is. Chipotle. So that's what I'll be digging into. I got some chips because I got a bowl. Also, I'm going to show you guys my light board. Let me show you the light board really quick. Let me pull my ad. So I decided to order a light board for when I go to Kpop shows. And I'm going to have to program it, but I want to show you guys it. I just got it, so let's see. So there's this. And then there's this. So this is like the controller for the light board. And it's pretty straightforward from the looks of it. We've got, there's a manual in there, which I'll look at. And then it's got the different modes, so I can switch modes. And then here's the cable, so that I can actually, you know, get power to it and all that. So this should be fun. I don't know if it has a battery. I might need to go get a battery. Does it need a battery? We'll see. And then the actual light board. So the point of this light board is so that I can go to shows, as many shows that I want to, and I can change the light board depending on the show. Let's get this open. Slice that and slice that. And so here we go. So let me show you guys. So it has pins, but then here is the board. So it's not super big, but I can go to shows and I can hold up this board and it's flexible. So I can mount it on something, and then obviously I have to get like a cover because right now it's not waterproof, but it's just these LED lights. So, but like I can put this, and then I have this flashing board that I can hold up like a sign that changes colors, which is pretty cool. And I'm excited about getting this to work. I get to do some coding, some electrical stuff. Pretty much all the stuff I'm not trained for, but I'm going to do anyway. But I'm looking forward to digging into that. But how are you guys? How are you guys? How was ticketing today? Did you ticket? Are you going to be ticketing tomorrow for Stray Kids? Are you guys excited? There's so many shows that are coming right now to the US. So many shows. Like, let's actually get the food out. Chipotle chicken. Okay. But there's so many shows coming through the US that it's crazy. And Europe is getting a whole bunch of shows now too. There was a period of time where it's just like, why go to Europe? Don't go to Europe. Nobody's going to Europe. And now Europe is getting shows consistently. And my burrito bowl, because that's how I roll. I did get the chips so I could dip the chips in, but I want to take a few bites like this. But how have you guys been today? Ticketing was wild today. There was a lot going on as far as the ticketing was concerned. So in case you didn't know, BTS had some ticketing for their upcoming shows, the Speak Yourself tour. And for that Speak Yourself tour, you had to wait an hour before you got it. Yep, that sounds about right. So I had no particular like affinity to where I went. I was leaning towards wanting to go to MetLife, but I really didn't care which show. I just wanted good seats. For MetLife, you managed to get tickets for MetLife? Nice. For MetLife, I was trying for it. And I got into the queue. They said it was supposed to open 10 minutes early. Apparently the pre-queue opened more than 10 minutes early. So I was screwed. But I did get into it, the pre-queue ahead of time. And I literally waited in that pre-queue. I just kept waiting and waiting and waiting. And it was about 50 minutes in, and I'm just like, man, I'm going to need to jump into the Chicago queue at this point before I can even get MetLife tickets. And then finally, on my computer, it ticks in, and it's just like, you can go in. I had already got into the Chicago queue. It was like 3 minutes before 10 my time, so which is Chicago time. So I'd been in for 57 minutes. I finally get in. The whole thing freezes up. I see a seat, a few sections. I'm just like, this is good enough. I'll go for it. Nope. It completely locked me out. As soon as I got in, it froze. So then I go to Chicago. Nothing happens. Then I have to leave for work about 40 minutes in. But I'm just like, I'm not closing this down. So I literally brought my computer and had my mobile hotspot on, trying for Chicago. It wasn't until an hour and 20 minutes after Chicago opened up that I finally managed to get in. And I did buy a Chicago ticket. It wasn't the ticket that I wanted, but I'm just like, right now, this is the only ticket that I have. And I was very not happy with it. And then I was just like, okay, people had started messaging me, like trying to give me tips. And I'm just like, it's too late for me to try for Chicago. It was already like, by the time people were telling me that, Chicago was already like 20 minutes in. So I was just like, okay, I'll just try it for LA. I tried it for LA, which was calling in. Bam! Got my tickets. I called in. I got my floor seats. It's kind of on the far floor, but it's still in the front section. So it's at Rose Bowl. I'm in section A6. So yeah, but I managed to get floor, and I'm very excited. I get to see my babies. I'm so excited. Let me try with these chips. I've never actually tried this from Chipotle. I used to, when I would go to Qdoba, I would get chips. And like, I would get like the nachos, and I'd be like, just hold, instead of having them put the stuff on the nachos there, I was just like, no, just put it in a bowl and I'll dip it myself. But yeah, ticketing was a nightmare. But if anybody is out there and wants tickets or wants to get better tickets, the UK shows, so the Wembley show, and I think Stade de France announced that they're going to be opening up another date. And then all three, MetLife, Soldier Field, and Rose Bowl, all said tune in to tomorrow at this exact time. And that exact time was the same time. Like, it wasn't like 10 a.m. venue time, but like the same time. I think it's 9 a.m. my time, 9 a.m. Central, 10 p.m. And yeah, it seems like there's going to be another set of shows. I don't know if it's going to be at all of them. Considering all three stadiums mentioned it, I'm assuming that each one will have a second show, but I don't know. Really? You got in that and you managed to get in your phone first? Man. This was actually the first time that I got in on the computer first. Usually my phone always is clutch for me, but my phone was not having it this time. This isn't as good as last time I tried it. This is the strawberry lemonade, frozen strawberry lemonade from Chipotle with agave. Not as good this time. But yeah, trying to get these tickets was crazy. But there is another shot tomorrow. Since I'm currently in a state now, since I have a Chicago and then I have my good LA seat ticket, I'm obviously going to LA, but I'm contemplating potentially going to Chicago. I put in the day off. If I decide to not do it, then that's fine, but I'll put it in. So it was like a weight game. And it messed with your head. Because that list, it says there's 2,000 plus people ahead of you. As soon as I saw that, I was just like, oh, 2,000. And then my mind kind of like blanked because I had seen people who had done Wembley. They were talking like, oh, there's like 250K people ahead of me. So I'm just like, oh, the number might go that high. No. If you were over here in the US, it just said 2K plus. No matter, as long as there were at least 2K people ahead of you, it said 2K plus. And from the way that I saw it, it said 2K plus until you were like down to like at least within 1,000, because it would go from 2K plus for me and then drop to like, oh, there's like 300 people ahead of you. So I'm not sure. Hi, how are you? But yeah, ticketing today was nuts. And then tomorrow is Stray Kids. I was 100% gonna go to Stray Kids, but now I'm completely 100% not sure. Part of my reason is because Monsta X and NCT. I really like Stray Kids. I love Stray Kids, but like when you throw Monsta X and NCT and then BTS, those all three of those groups are like in my top 6 groups, like just in general. So one of my top 6 groups is BAP, so I don't have to worry about that for now, unfortunately. That's so sad. But and then yeah, it's painful. I really want to do Stray Kids. I'm trying to think. I'm going to try to look at stuff tonight and figure things out to see if maybe I can do Stray Kids. I was going to try to do High Touch. Or, no, I was going to try to go for photo op. But I'll see if maybe I can manage something with Stray Kids. The problem is I don't know what the NCT stuff is going to be like. I would be willing to drop down to lower tickets for both Stray Kids and NCT if I knew if NCT had like High Touch and stuff. If it like doesn't, which many SM shows don't, but occasionally things do, so I'm not really sure. You're having a hard time which to choose? This is the concert era that we live in. And now it's come to the point where it's just like, well, there's all these shows. Which one do you want to go to? I wanted to go see Blackpink, but now with the announcement of NCT and Monsta X, like, I just can't. The tickets are too expensive. And I love Monsta X so much. So, like, for me, Monsta X is, like, non-negotiable. So. But, yeah, for me, I had to go to BTS. BTS, like, I was in a state when it looked for a little while that, like, I wasn't going to get a ticket. I was in a state, a bad, very bad place. But we're good. We're good now. And we're going to see this announcement tomorrow. see what sort of announcement. I don't know that I'm going to go for the second show, even if they do announce a second show. Just because, one, I don't want to deal with the stress. And two, like, it's just, I don't, as much as I love it, there's so many shows that are coming, and I do want to see some other groups too. But you can count on the fact that I'm going to be there at least once. What songs would they sing? They've been doing like covers and stuff, from what I understand, but I actually don't think they're gonna run into too much of an issue, because they're supposed to be releasing another album. I don't know if it's a mini or a full. Even if it's just another mini, that'll bump the total number of songs that they have. And then assuming that they each then get one solo each, that would put their total number of songs that they do have at a concert level. A short concert, but a concert. I'm eating Chipotle. It's just a bowl, burrito bowl, but I got chips so I can dip it, because this is how I like to roll. I used to do this a lot when I used to go to Kpop all the time. But yeah, I think they'll definitely have enough songs at this point. I was worried at first with Blackpink just because they do have so few songs. But then I saw the little sub note that everybody's going to get an album, and I was just like, oh, okay. That means that the album's definitely going to be coming out prior. So they'll have another chunk of songs to perform, which will be good. But there's going to be a lot of ticketing coming up. I'm really like worried about the NCT ones though, just because the shows are so soon. Like Stray Kids is end of May. Like end of May. And then NCT is before that. Yeah. NCT is before that, and NCT's tickets haven't gone on sale. And Sub-K hasn't announced anything just yet. They just announced the tour. I'm assuming, unless they announce something tonight. I haven't looked to see if they said anything tonight. But, yeah. I imagine it'll go on sale soon, since the tour for them starts mid-April, which is now a month and a half away. So it's got to be pretty soon. Am I excited for TXT's new MV? Yes, I am. Let's go TXT. I'm ready. I am ready. I actually pre-ordered the album as well. I think that the guys are cute. And I like them so far. We don't know too much about them, but I'm definitely 100% interested in them. I feel slightly invested in them just because it's just like, oh, I got you from the beginning. We'll see how things turn out and how I end up liking them, and if they end up being a group that like I end up wanting to invest beyond just the first album. But I'm really excited. You like Subin? Subin is precious. Right now I think I'm gonna end up. Okay, actually I can already tell you how I rank the guys so far. So Huening Kai is I don't want to call him my bias yet, but right now Huening Kai is in the lead. And then who's really after that? Yeah, is Yeon? I'm a little bit torn. I know Taehyun is at the bottom for me, unfortunately. Subin is in like the middle, I think. Bongyu in the middle, kind of. I'm torn between in the middle. I really like Huening Kai though. He's precious. But there have been a lot of debuts this year, actually, so far. I haven't enjoyed all the debuts yet, though. There have been a few misses for me. But we'll see where TXT lands. May 18th is too long for the Love Yourself. I should say Speak Yourself. Man, I'm still so used to saying Love Yourself. Speak Yourself. May 18th isn't really that far. It's like 2.5 months from now. It's already March, guys. March 1st. My computer is making noises. But yeah, in Monsta X's tour, let me just mention that because they announced the locations, but now this morning they announced the dates along with it. So yeah, I'm ready. Another late July Monsta X tour. It's like becoming their thing. It's like their thing. This is what they do. They come in late July. And I swear, I keep telling people, I think it's going to be an arena tour. I think so. Which one of my friends is not too happy about that, because that means, since it's probably going to be Powerhouse, although it hasn't been revealed yet, that they may not have benefits because of that. So that sucks, but I want to see Alligator. I want to see Jooheon say, "Hello, I'm an alligator." Okay, sorry. I just love that part. I'm really curious though about Blackpink when they decide to, once they're here on the tour, like what they're gonna kind of do, because they did all these interviews here and like they weren't doing anything just yet, and I was like, why? But then they're gonna be here for the tour, so I'm curious how much stuff they're gonna be doing. I love seeing like the random interviews that they pop up on, although I don't really like the local morning TV news interviews, because those are really creepy and they kind of weird me out no matter what like group is on it. I feel like half the time they're just really uncomfortable like interviews. Especially when you have like presenters that are there and just like don't know who they're interviewing, and they call people by other names or start referencing like other groups. Like, I'm just like, no, don't do that. Like, no. I don't like it. This stuff is really good, but I'm getting full, even though I still have so much left. Like, I have not broken into this very much. But, yeah. So many tours. I'm actually going to do a video. Do I have any K-pop merch? Like, shirts. I'm wearing one right now. See? It says BAM. And then Bam Bam. This is the real Thai shirt. Got 7. My other bias group. So really, if I'm gonna have merch, actually, I get albums, but pretty much for the most part, if I'm buying anything that's not an album, like if I buy a DVD, it's only for BTS and GOT7. Those are the only ones that I buy other merch for, clothes and goods and stuff. BTS and GOT7. That's about it. Speaking of Bam Bam, Bam looks absolutely gorgeous for his fan meet tour. I wish I could get some of that merch, but I was just lazy and I didn't buy any of the merch. I wish I got the photo cards though, because they're so pretty. And it's Bam Bam. And Bam Bam is my bias, so. It will be interesting though, going back to that, thinking about Blackpink again. Since they do have so few songs right now, it'll be interesting seeing that. Because usually I'm used to like when groups have more music out, so like they can pick and choose what songs they're actually going to be doing, what songs they're not going to be doing. And in this case, they're pretty much, since it's a concert, which means it runs longer than like a fan meet, and there's less talking, that means that they're gonna have to perform pretty much all of their songs, depending on how long this new album is gonna be. If it is like a full album, then they probably won't have to talk for too long or do too many covers. They'll be able to have more songs to pick and choose from, and we might actually get songs that get left out. What? But how are you doing on this Friday evening? By the way, so who is going for Stray Kids tickets? Because I'm, like I mentioned before, I'm still undecided if I'm going to try to do it. I really, really, really wish I knew exactly what NCT was doing so I can make a better educated decision. Because, yeah. I don't want to mess this up. Have a great day. Bye. This Chipotle is really yummy though. I regret not having gotten chips with the Chipotle previously. But yeah, so what has been going on with you guys in the K-pop world? What tracks have you been liking so far? I'm going to admit, so SF9's new track came out when I was really, really sick. Like, I was really, really sick last week. And that's when it came out. And I missed it. And I just realized today, like, wait, I didn't see SF9's new track, and I finally just watched it today. It took me a while. That was my bad. I was so sick last week, like really, really bad. Oh wow, it's been a half an hour already. I'm probably only going to stay on here for another few more minutes and I'll just finish my food. But yeah, I'm really excited to set up my light board. I'm really excited for the concerts. I'm going to be seeing Icon soon. Because they're going to be at South by Southwest. So I'll see Icon. And then I get to see Astro like the week after that. And then I get to have some lovely downtime. Just a little bit. I'll have like a month of downtime. And then I get to see... Well, depending on how this goes. But then most likely I'll be... Because most likely, if everything goes the way that I'm planning and hoping, I will be seeing NCT in Dallas. So that's the May 1st. So I'll see NCT in Dallas. And then I'll be flying out to LA to go see BTS. And since BTS is like, we might be announcing another date, I decided to not buy my flight out yet. Just in case they do. So I'll wait until tomorrow to buy any tickets, my flight, so I don't accidentally buy a flight that's too early or too late. Because I'm contemplating just flying out just the day before. Or, well, I contemplated just flying out that day. But I don't think that's going to work out. Mainly because I'm probably going to want to get merch. And run a merch go. So, we'll see about that. But, yeah, I think I'm going to go. I don't know what else to talk about. Thank you guys for coming. I can't believe I reached 18K. I'm going to be working on some more videos. Actually, I already am working on more videos, but they'll be coming out, more and more of them, over the next about 2 weeks is what I'm planning for. So hopefully you guys will enjoy them. I have like a concert video, and then I also have a Monsta X video. And yeah. But I will see you guys. Bye. Cat's here.